Everyone wants to be the sun to brighten up someone's life, but why not be the moon to shine on someone's darkest hour? Don't confuse your path with your destination. Just because it's stormy now doesn't mean you aren't headed for sunshine later. Don't lose faith. Hello, people, and welcome to another exciting time with D and Z TV, the place where we give you some very serious, legit information that is happening in the entertainment industry, especially as it also concerns the Oni of Ife Palace. In this place, whatever the juice is juicy, whatever the juice is sweet, whatever it's necessary for you to know or hear, we will be the first to break it off to all of you. So, want to say a very big thank you to all of you for our returning subscribers. Want to say thank you for the new ones. Want to say you can always count on us and join us for all beautiful information that we will be bringing to your doorstep. It is the second week of December, and we are here to give you better gist and better informate. All right, the information wey we carry come now be say our Olori Mariam don't come again. Yes, Olori Mariam has opened up a can of worms to the Oloris by telling them, I made you. Kai, what an ambiguous statement for you to look your own co-wives and really actually open up and tell them you made them. It's actually very ambiguous. It's actually very ambitious, and it's actually something that a lot of persons are not really taking for granted. You cannot just sit on your own and open up and begin to say you made XYZ kind of people. That is actually not the right thing to do or to say. We all understand that for a very long time now, Olori Mariam has been in the news. Yes, she has constantly been in the news. I'm beginning to wonder if she's actually enjoying all of this, or is it just a mere coincidence, or she's actually enjoying it. Well, time shall actually tell why Miriam should be behaving the way she is behaving. But for now, we are here to x-ray the fact what must have precipitated and caused Olori Mariam to openly tell every of the other Oloris that she made them. She did not just make them, she's also insinuating that she made the Oni of Ife, which is something I want us to deliberate and talk about right now. Is it right? Is it okay for a woman, no matter the status you found yourself, to think at any point in time that you made XYZ, you made a man? Is it right? Even if for the truth you actually made the man, is it okay now for you now to openly come to say it? That's one. Then two, in a situation whereby it is now false, because I can bet that Miriam made nobody. Yes, Miriam did not make anybody in the palace, but she's made us feel and know right now that she's actually someone who has made other people to shine. That is why we're trying to say that no matter the condition or level or circumstance you find yourself now, do not give up. Still try and forge ahead. There are people you don't need to go and ask for help. Yes, when you go and ask them for help, you end up ridiculing yourself. And when you end up ridiculing yourself, disrespect will now set in. That is, I can't phantom or imagine that someone like Miriam, because she feels she has the financial wherewithal, can actually sit down and begin to say she's making XYZ, she's making this person, she's making this person, she's making this person. From my own understanding, if a woman is married, it's supposed to be that she and her husband are supposed to build a home together. What should be very important and consequential to Miriam right now is to try and see how she can build a home with the Oni. Yes, she should try and build a home with the Oni. She should try and start a family with the Oni, because whether you like it or not, right now Miriam has actually not started any family. Yeah, it's on record that she is one of the Oni's wives, but what legacy is she leaving behind? When you mention Naomi now as a wife of the Oni, there are a lot of legacy projects that you can visibly see. And you can agree with me that of a truth, she is married to this man. But in a situation where you don't have any legacy to show, it becomes porous, it becomes a problem. And Ooni has said it 1,001 times that he's actually tired with Queen Miriam. The Ooni is actually tired with the excesses of Miriam. There was a time where they had issues where she actually came up openly to come and challenge the Ooni. And guess what the Ooni? Ooni now told her to, okay, you know what, young woman, go calculate everything you've spent and bring. I'm going to pay you back. Now, when Ooni said that one, now what happened? She couldn't continue with the thing. That's when she now knew that it was a very serious issue. And not to think of it, not just that alone. There was the other time where there was this Ojaja mall that the Ooni opened. Before you know it, Miriam just came from nowhere and said she is a shareholder, that she actually brought 50%, was it 60% of the money to support the Ooni, which actually sparked up a lot of controversies and issues that COCCC um, uh, um, I supported and put money in what the Ooni is doing. Thank you so much, Zoe Zenita, for coming. Miriam is an actress. She is acting. I can agree with you 110% that she's actually acting. She has a way of weaving sentiments towards herself. She has a way of making people to feel that every other person is wrong, especially the Ooni. But she failed to understand that Ooni is a traditional footstool that has been in existence for a very long time. So people already understand how it works. Miriam is the Eulodeche of the palace. That is very, very correct too. Miriam just behaves like Eulodeche. We all know Eulodeche now, the Nollywood actor who's been involved, and a lot has been happening to him right now that I don't want to go detailed into. Miriam too likes to the trend. She likes being in the news. Yes, Zoe Zenita, thank you so much for this contribution. I agree with you totally. Miriam always wants attention. She just wants to be heard. So, people, we are here today talking about Olori Miriam's opening of can of worms about the Oloris, telling them that she made them. There was this time too that there was some issue in the palace where the Ifa priest was supposed to stand for the truth. The Ifa priests are representatives of the gods in our land. So they were supposed to stand the truth. Before you know it, what transpired, we do not know. All we knew was that our Almighty Miriam now went and got 5 brand new vehicles to now give to the Ifa priest so that they will change the judgment to her favor. But I trust Yoruba elder statesmen so well. Yes, I do trust them because they refused those gifts. Yes, they refused those gifts. Zoe Zenita says she is the Father Christmas of the palace. Now to begin dance with me. Don't be small, Tino. Don't worry. We are Zoe Zenita, thank you so much. We will collect Father Christmas gown for her, make she wear so that she go continue with the dance very well. So as I was saying, she now brought some vintage vehicles for the Ifa priest. In as much as we know that some people in that place have not driven some of those high level cars, guess what she did? They actually rejected the gift. They rejected the gift, which actually threw her off balance. You see, and not even to forget the Oni sisters too, who before now have always been fighting Naomi. Now it was alleged that she also bought some vehicles and gave to them, all in a bid to support her in her quest of becoming the number one, the champion in the palace. But guess what happened again? Even those sisters who we used to think do not have sense, but guess what? They actually rejected the car gift again. In this hard economic time and dispensation, anywhere where you give car now, the person reject them, it cause for worry. It really, really calls for worry. That's because everybody is trying to look for alternative sources of help and assistance. But guess what? Our almighty Miriam has still not decided not to give up. She's rather penetrating, trying to penetrate so hard so that her voice will be heard. But you see, last, it's actually not about how much you press for your voice to be heard that matters. It's actually about doing the right thing. Someone said it's better and easier to seek for permission than to seek for forgiveness. So it is really important for us to know and understand that Miriam has been trying to cause so much havoc and pain in the palace. But guess what? Naomi has still remained very strong. And it's even good for the Oni because right now, the Oni is actually beginning to understand why things have been happening the way they're happening, which actually makes us believe that very soon is actually going to do the needful and bring back Naomi officially to the palace. Yes, so my people, this is where we'll be stopping our today's video on. I want to say a special thank you to all of you who joined our program, especially Zoe Zenita. Thank you so much for your suggestions that Miriam is a Father Christmas. I will talk with the management. So let's see if that could be actualized. But on the whole, I want to say a special thank you for coming, and we pray and hope we will definitely see you again. All right, do have a wonderful day. Bye bye.